Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. You've already seen two of the 2026 Speed Champions movie cars reviewed in detail on the channel. Today I can finally show you the third one. This is the 77252 APXGP Team Race Car. And don't worry, the other three non-movie Speed Champions reviews are also coming very soon, so if you don't want to miss those, make sure to subscribe. Now, after covering the full Formula 1 lineup this year, here comes another F1 style car, but this one is a bit different. First of all, it's from F1 the movie, and technically, the cars used for the movie were heavily modified F2 cars, so I was curious to see how LEGO handled the differences. This set is also unique because it includes not one but two minifigures, personalized ones, something the full F1 lineup this year completely missed, so let's see what's inside the box. The set has 268 pieces, the price is €28 or dollars, and it will be available from the 1st of January. For all local prices, please check the link below. Inside the box we get 4 numbered bags, 1 unnumbered bag with the wheels and the car base, the manual and the sticker sheet. And it is not even that sticker heavy this time, with only 27 stickers, which is not a big number among F1 cars. There's a nice double page spread in the manual showing the LEGO model next to the movie car. Here is the parts list to look for anything interesting. Now let's start building. We begin with the chassis piece and the rear axle support built from studded Technic bricks. We've seen a very similar structure in a couple of 2025 sets already, including the Mercedes-AMG car, which is interesting because that brand also appears here. The floor doesn't use upside down elements so far, which usually helps with stability. And that's already the end of bag 1. If you build the previous F1 cars, the rear axle assembly will feel very familiar. We get a lot of pearl gold elements here, including some pieces that are new in this color, and we also add the first printed parts. More prints and stickers follow, then the familiar front axle support with the steering wheel. Bag 3 opens with a printed 1x1 tile, thankfully not a sticker, but the 2x2 sticker placement next to it is questionable. The manual doesn't really help, so I had to guess based on the surrounding elements. Hopefully it's correct. We also get the minifigure spoon rear view mirrors, a new seat design, and printed engine cover pieces with a gold minifigure ski element running down the center. The rear section is finished, the halo is in place, it's time for the final bag. The side pods are completed, and that leaves just one major assembly, the nose and front wing, which is the exact same design used across all the other Speed Champions F1 cars. The wheels are printed and come in different sizes front and rear, which is standard by now, at least in Speed Champions. Not for you guys, not for you. What is new though is the double camera pod setup. This car actually includes 2 different camera pod pieces for the 2 drivers, something we didn't even get on the real F1 cars. And finally the minifigures, Sonny Hayes and Joshua Pierce. The torsos are nicely printed and identical, with no arm or leg prints. The heads are new, with dual facial expressions, and the helmets are printed as well, including signatures, which is a really cool touch. Both minifigs also come with extra hair pieces. So here's the finished model. I really like the color scheme, black and gold almost always work, and with the white prints it looks good from pretty much every angle. There is one distracting detail though, the gold on the prints and stickers kind of matches each other, but it doesn't quite match the pearl gold of the actual elements. In places where the lines should flow together, that difference really stands out. Aside from that, it looks very much like the other Formula 1 cars we got this year, just with some small tweaks to set it apart. As I mentioned during the build, the rear axle structure has appeared before and the front section is identical across the range. But the side pods, engine cover and rear structure here are genuinely unique. Some elements are shared with the McLaren for example, but those extend much further and the side pods are completely different. I don't recall seeing this exact layout, especially with that gap, on any of the other cars. Structurally, it's also one of the sturdier Speed Champions F1 builds. The floor is solid, nothing wants to pop off easily on the sides either, and overall it feels surprisingly playable. At €28 or dollars, it's €1 or dollar more than the 2025 cars, but that's simply next year's Speed Champions price point. Even the upcoming F1 Academy car with fewer pieces and just one minifig will cost the same. So let's be honest, this set is having a bit of an identity crisis. It's not a real F1 car, it's a movie car, and yet it looks like every other F1 Speed Champions car on your shelf. But LEGO plays a tricky card here. While the official F1 sets give us one generic driver each, this movie car casually drops 2 named exclusive minifigures and walks away. At 28 euros, this might be the weirdest bargain in the entire lineup. You are basically buying a decent Speed Champions F1 car and accidentally getting a Brad Pitt minifig with it. And honestly, that's probably exactly how LEGO planned it. So folks, let me know what you think about this set. Are you planning to buy it? Let's talk about it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications, as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.